Hello everyone, so thank you for joining me again, and today we're looking at point 3 and 4, looking at good guys who believe that women are out their league and may not approach them, and what is my advice to you, my own personal advice. If you've not seen point 1 and 2, the link is in the description box, so watch that first before you come here. So point 3, do not assume anything until you've communicated. So everyone in this world needs some level of support, help or assistance. And women are not perfect. We also need the same. Women get it from their families, from their friends, communities, even from the activities that they do or their faith and the places that they like to go. They have all this support around them. So that should tell you in advance that women need propping up. Because should their support network collapse, they will also collapse. Why? Because no man is an island. So guys, you need to just understand what it is that makes a woman get to this place of feeling complete or looking complete, but yet what helps her maintain in that position as well. There's very, very few women, should they go through some kind of trauma or death, loss, even relationship breakdown, that it doesn't affect them quite severely as well. Very few. I probably only know 5 women that I know can go through the deepest challenges of loss, hopelessness, not being able to feed the children, and they maintain with such dignity that you don't even see that they're experiencing this level of difficulty. However, you don't need to be afraid of them or to be intimidated, because these women, the ones that I know, they still required love. So women of substance, something that they are sick of is the charmers and the chances, and these guys, the wannabe, the flashy guys who come across as if they've got substance but they haven't. There's nothing under there, and they're not afraid to just look at an opportunity, and they don't even care if they feel that and they're punching above their weight. They will just go for it. Remember watching a program, Dirty John? He had nothing to offer, but he went after this millionairess and was able to get into her life and deceive her, and he nearly destroyed her whole family. But all this woman was looking for is a guy of substance, someone that she could love, that they could work together and make a family together, make a life together. But so often the good guys, the guys that do have the substance, they don't move forward. They just stand back and just think no, especially if they see a woman in their workplace. And maybe that's the worst place that to meet a woman of substance, because when you look at her, she looks confident and assertive and a no-nonsense woman, then you might believe that she's going to take that home. But trust me, for a lot of those women, what they want to do once they've finished that demanding role is to leave it behind. They want the femininity to come out. They want to relax and enjoy themselves and have fun. And they want the man to lead. And this is where your confidence comes in, because all you have to do at the beginning of the relationship is just a need to know basis. What is it that you want to know about her? What is it that you want to find out about her? And that's the thing that's going to make you connect to her. So what you can do, you can admire her work and what she's done. And lots of people ask those questions. So what about her? What do you need to know about her? So even if she looks fine and you think she may be out of your league financially and class-wise, but is she out of your league substance-wise? What is under the bonnet? So for many women, they're just as vulnerable as the next woman, but they're able to protect themselves emotionally. And a lot of the guys may say to them, oh, that they're like an iceberg. But the reason why the guys might say them they are an iceberg, because they're not hot enough to melt the women. And what do I mean not hot enough? I just mean that we know when a guy's not genuine. We know that when a guy comes across and is not authentic, and we're not going to entertain them. But if we can generally feel that you are interested in us and you're not a player, you'll be able to you will be able to melt us. Now, if you find a woman that she does look the part, but then she wants you to prove herself, where are you going to take me? How expensive is how expensive will the restaurant be? That means she hasn't even seen you. She's not seen your value. She's not seen your worth. And if you continue in that relationship, continue to pursue her, you are going to be running after her for the rest of your time in that relationship. So get out while you can. And what's point 4? Point 4 is that do not fear rejection. We all get rejected. I'm sure you've been rejected in your life, and you're here to tell the tale. You've lived to tell the tale. So what we need to do is really need to get over yourself. You need to get rid of your ego. And you need to remember that you are not God's gift to women. Not every woman is going to like you. You're not going to be their cup of tea. If you remember this, the gift that God gave this world, what happened to his gift? Well, not only did he get rejected, but what happened, he also got crucified. So there's two things I would like you to take on board as a good man that these scrupulous guys use. Probably only these two things. One, deal with the rejection, just overcome rejection. And two, that after the rejection, still try to communicate if you are interested, but don't be too pushy. So if you, after you try to approach a woman and you do get rejected, but the contempt is severe and it's rude, what you need to do is thank your lucky star that you've seen it so early on in the day, and just be happy that you are not the guy that she actually is interested in, because they will see that later on in the relationship. Get out as soon as you can. So even if you approach a woman of substance and she's not into you, the way that she rejects you is going to be kind. Why is that? Because it's not in her DNA to be rude. She's not going to know how to be rude. The only time you may see a sternness come in is if you are too pushy. Now she feels that you're invading her space. Now she'll have to protect herself, but she will tell you no in certain words. I'm not interested. Please go away. But remember this as well, that if a woman's having a bad day, she may just come across like that. But if you are really interested, remember about dealing with rejection, say something like this: I'm sorry to disturb you. Look, see if you're having maybe a not so good day. It depending on where you're at, can say, can I send a coffee over? Can I send a drink over? At least you know that somebody's thinking of you, something like that. And you may never see her again, so don't miss the opportunity. Just leave your card and just say, if you're not in a relationship, then why don't you give me a call, and maybe we can go out for a drink sometime, and then leave it there. Okay, so those are my 2 points for you today. So the first point is to remember, don't assume anything without you make the communication. And rejection, just get used to it, because we've all been rejected. Okay, and enjoy yourself, and I will see you for the last video, which will be point 527. Thank you.